Oh, right. So I'm Severn Sage, and I finally, that untextured building over there, I finally had her go back and re-record part 327 because it had gotten ruined because I was playing music throughout the whole video while I was doing the Mist Dungeons challenge, um, the Misty Dungeon challenge, and it kind of ruined the whole video. Like, I didn't notice it at first, to be honest with you. I thought it was fine. But after I went back and listened to it, I realized that it just wasn't. I also guess it's past 2 a.m. Every day at 2 a.m. my commission quests regenerate. They used to regenerate every day at 3 a.m., but because of daylight saving time, it's now an hour earlier. Yeah, I had music in the background that I was playing for that video, like stuff that's similar to this. Yeah, and I guess it was just too loud. And because I had it playing like that throughout the whole video, because I had it on my phone and it was like in front of me, I guess it was too loud and it screwed up the entire video.
Add Astro.
Look, I didn't think it was too bad at first, but apparently when I went back and rewatched it, apparently it was really bad. Okay, they're not done. It was horrible, put it this way. It was atrocious. I thought it was fine, I really did. I thought it was okay, but like I said, going back and re-listening to that, I was like, uh-oh. So, because my videos got messed up, because I had to re-record part 327, parts 328 and 29 have actually been done for about, I want to say about 2 days now. But they're going to be getting uploaded out of order. Because they're already uploaded, but I can't publish them. So that's what I meant by out of order, because I literally just finished re-recording 327. This is 330, so my videos are all going to be screwed up, so I have to upload them accordingly to fix the order, and I can always fix it in my playlist. I have all my playlists set to private so nobody gets to see them, but I can see them, so I have to go into them and rearrange the order. It kind of really does suck. I didn't think that it was such a problem before, but I guess having that in the background, it was too fucking loud. And it wasn't even that particular song. It was another song that I had on loop. And I guess, like, the song was just, it was too loud is what it was. Yeah, I personally thought that it was okay. I didn't think it was that loud. But apparently, because my phone is fucking loud, especially when I have it on full volume. And then my mic, my PS mic, it picks up too loud. So that was another thing that went wrong. Yeah, it was just too fucking loud. Because the song I had that was playing originally, I don't even think you can hear it. It's Jack in the Box by Oliver Girodo. It's like a free song. But the song I had playing in the background originally was this. And it was playing like the whole time, and I guess it was just too fucking loud. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess it was just too loud the whole time. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a loud song. Yeah, this is the song I had. I mean, it's one of my favorite songs by him, but I guess it was too loud. Yeah, I guess it is pretty loud. Yeah, that was the song I had. I just thought I'd show it for a little bit because that video got deleted. It doesn't exist anymore. So in case people are curious as to what the song was. It is pretty loud. It is one of those loud songs. Because what it was is it was just so loud that like the whole time I was talking, you couldn't really hear what I was saying because all you could hear was that. I just put it on because sometimes during that trial mode, sometimes the music doesn't play and it's just the sound of the character walking. It's just the sound of their feet slapping on the floor. And I just wanted to add like some context to it. I wanted it like to add something to it, but I guess it was just too loud. Personally, it didn't bother me, but I didn't want to leave the video like that. I was like, that's too loud, because my capture is loud, so basically it doesn't pick up what I'm hearing, because it like, in other words, my capture picks up way louder than what I think it does. So like the sound sounds quiet to me, but way too loud to the capture. And that's what happened. Like it sounded quiet to me, but it was blaring to the capture. There was no way I would have known that, because I don't get to hear my sound play back to me in real time since I'm recording with directly with the PS4, so. I don't have it set up like other people, where they get to have their sound that gets recorded separately, and they get to see like the grid, like the graph of where you're peaking the mic, like it has the grids, the line grid that goes up and down. Almost like the earthquake one, like the Richter scale, like. It's like this little graph that goes up and down that tells you how loud you are. I don't have anything like that. I don't have fancy shit like that. I don't know why I hit one. I meant to hit two. I meant to hit it. I meant to go like this and then hit two, but I didn't. I'm probably gonna have to temporarily pause this recording so I can go do something real quick. Why do I always do that? What it is like I push a button, but I guess I don't know if I'm holding it down for too long or something. But that's been happening to me a lot. Or I'll go to push it and it'll like approved for the next thing, and that's not what I want. So before I go do that, I need to go do this real quick. Because I have a video where I showed a treasure chest when I was playing as Albedo. I might go back and list it in the description of the video. But I didn't actually say where it was, and I didn't say where I was, but I was in Vanarana. And I'm trying to remember if it was the dream version or the normal version. Because I just realized the other day that I must have been in the dream version. And the reason why I say that is when I came to the tree, see, it was on top of this house here. There's a chest up there, a luxurious chest. But that video was like several days ago, and I can't remember if I was in the normal version or the dream version. One way to tell if you're in the normal or dream version is what the tree looks like. See how my tree is purple? I'm in the dream version. If you were in the normal version, it would be brown with green leaves. It would just look like a normal tree. But, yeah, because it's purple, this is the dream version. What I mean by that is there's a place inside this village where you play a song, and it'll, like, transport you to a dream. Because Vanarana is hidden in a dream. You would have to play the quest to understand what the hell I'm talking about. So, like, this place is hidden in a dream. But the actual version of this tree, it would be, like, just brown with green leaves. I've been here before when it looks like that. So, this is, like, the dream version. Also, if you completed that main quest that I did, if you talk to this guy here, he'll give you blueprints to make weapons. Because when I played with Sino in a trial, he had a weapon called the Moon Piercer, and it says you get this from a certain R&R trial tale. And I was like, what the hell? And I couldn't figure out where to get it because I had completed the quest and I couldn't figure out where to get the maps for the weapons. And when I came there, then it gave them to me, and I was like, what the hell? I had been to this area numerous times and never realized that that was the guy I needed to talk to. I like when sun rays grow through shit. Yeah, so I'm in the dream version. I mean, I can show you what I mean by dream version. There's probably people that are like, what the fuck are you talking about? So if you come to this tree stalk, if I play the song, it'll take me back to the real world. So if I have Hazo play the actual song, It'll take me back. I like to stay in the dream version of it though, because it makes the world look different. It's gonna freeze for a second, because it always does. And it'll turn the whole background white. If you go back and freeze frame that, you will see where he was standing on nothing. So that's the song that sends you into the dream. So see now, see how everything looks different now? So this is the real world. This is what it really looks like. Even the song is slightly different. So everything's not all mystified and shit. So I'll show you how the tree changes for people that want to know. This is how I can tell if I'm in the dream world or the real world, because the tree changes. I found that out the other day and I was like, what the shit? The whole time I was in the real world, because I was in the dream world, but at some part it kicks you out. So see, this is what it really looks like. It's just brown with green. So see, if you're in the real world, this is what the tree looks like. It's kind of a neat indication. It'll help you tell which version you're in. I kind of like the fact that they did this. So if it just looks like a damn tree, then you're in the real world. But if it's like all purple and shit, you're in the dream. It's kind of neat, because it helps me tell where I am. Because I always have it set to the dream version, but I guess if you stay out of this region for too long, I guess it reverts back or something. Because I've been here before, and I like the dream version better because it's more mystical and shit, but like, see, the chest would have been up here. If I had Albedo, I can use his lift thing to get me up there. And that's basically where it is. Use Albedo to get up there. Summon his flower and get up there, or use some kind of a character that allows you to lift. Yeah, the song's even different too, and then there's different Aranara in different places. Because this is the real world. There are some Aranara here, but a lot of them are hiding in the dream. So it's just what it is. I kind of like this aspect because it reminds me a lot of the Legend of Zelda games, how you'd play the ocarina to play different songs to do different shit. And I feel like they incorporated that in here. Because when this game first came out, people were rioting against it, trying to say that it was ripping off Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is fucking absolutely stupid, because these are obviously two different games. They have two different storylines, and they're not similar at all. Because they were saying, oh, you get to run in the wild, and you get to make food. There are a lot of games that allow you to make food, where you can cook in the game. There's a lot of games that allow you to cook. Like, look at every Tales game ever. You can make food in those games. Are you saying that those games are also like Legend of Zelda? Because they're not. You see what I mean? Like, all the logic in that makes me just want to stab something. Yeah, well, basically that's how you can tell what version you're in. And I just wanted to point that out really quick. That's how you do it. You go to that tree stalk, and you play that song. And yeah, I like the dream version better, because it's prettier and it looks better. You can actually get up there too. Let's see. We can get Hazo up there. You can actually climb this giant ball. It looks like a giant ball of candy. You just want to eat it. It's what it looks like. It looks like some kind of candy syrup, and I just want to eat it. I was gonna say I just want to put it in my mouth, but then that sounded worse. That sounded worse. Oh, that sounded like something else. No, it does look like candy, though, you gotta admit. Yeah, let me show you something. Hold on. Nope, hold on. Nope, hold on. Nope. No, I saw it, but... Yes! That is what you call a nightmare. Yeah, he has this glitch where if you zoom in on his face disappears. But he's not the only one who does that. They all do that. It's kind of weird where he is. He's just surrounded by a bunch of white things. You could still see his face fading in and out when I do that. You see it? Holy shit. Hazo, what is wrong with you? Alright. I forgot I'm doing a video. I was gonna hit my share button and it would have ended it.
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk.
Doing detective work means you gotta become one with the vegetables. Because it looks like a giant onion or some shit. Yeah, so, the other part I had chose Kazuha to be my partner, but then we ran into A, and he's like, oh, she's here. I don't want unnecessary complications. You talk to her, I'm leaving. Because she did kill his friend, so Ito was there. Yeah, you can see Ito. I do wonder if Kazuha is still my partner or not. Oh dear. Yeah, so I have to do my commission quest as well, but I'm gonna focus on this for now. I'm gonna temporarily pause this, though. Oh, it's getting cold in my house. Like, I'm actually legitimately getting cold. Actually, where I live, it's been getting really cold. It's been getting down to, like, 8 degrees. I'm not even kidding. Which is funny, because we don't have any snow yet, but, like, it's been getting really cold, so I'm gonna have to grab these other pants that I sometimes wear and put them on over my shorts real quick because it's cold. Probably should have did that when I had the capture paused, but you know, because it's losing time when I have it paused, so that's why I thought I'd just put it back on and then just talk over it, because it doesn't matter, because if it's paused or not, I'm still losing time on the capture. That's why sometimes my videos are like 58 minutes and like 59 seconds or 30 seconds because it was cut. Oh, it really is cold. The only thing is if I put on my sweater over my mic, it does something to the mic where it screws up the sound. Like it makes me sound muffled.
Hey, you guys finally made it!
So, in the last video, he tried to scare us. He was like, I'm gonna scare people and you're gonna help me. And when we were with Kazuha, he used Ushi, that little child needs to get off my screen. That little creature that he has with him that looks like a cow. He tried using that to scare us. I'm gonna take my mic off for just a second. You could probably hear it moving around. It probably doesn't sound great. Because it really is cold. It really is. So, I need to put my sweater thing on. I probably should have did all of this when my capture was paused. But oh well. It's a little too late now. Yeah, so originally, like I said, we went and did that. And then Kazuha said he was going back. He found the Dongo milk that we were supposed to find, and he took it back. But because he's on my team, he was my partner. I think because he returned, it counts as me winning. That's the part where I'm confused, because we never did return. We never went back because we ran into like this weird lady who looks like she comes from Drakengard mixed with Fatal Frame, and I guess she did like some weird bird magic, and we passed out. And then that's when Hazel woke us up. So, like, there was a whole lot of shit that happened, and we never came back after we told Kazuha that we were going to. So he's probably wondering what the hell happened.
I was searching for hours. Still didn't see any sign of those three, so I decided to come back. How about you? Find anything?
Yeah, we were originally looking for these kids, because he's like, let's scare whoever's walking by. And when it turned out to be, like, these 3 kids with, like, Oni masks on who disappeared. And then we started looking for them, and then that's when we ran into, like, that crazy bird lady.
It's kinda hard to explain.
We never managed to find them either.
I see. So you came up empty-handed too. Well, it doesn't matter. I already came up with a new plan.
Really?
Huh? What plan?
I have so many distractions. My cat wants out. He was asleep on the bed. Now he wants out. Alright, going. I don't know why he would want out. Because my living room, the rest of my house is like really cold as shit. I don't know why he would want out there. Because my room is usually the warmest room in the house. Mainly because my PS4 heats up a lot, and so does my laptop and then my lamp. My TV doesn't really get too hot, but they're all within like close proximity to each other, so it kind of keeps like this circle of heat in the room. So my room is always the warmest, as where the rest of my house feels like a damn snowstorm in Antarctica.
Shinobu told me a saying after she got back from studying in Liyue. It went something like, the something by day becomes, something by night?
The hunter by day becomes the hunted by night.
Yeah, that's what I said. Come on, keep up.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I was so focused on scaring people last round that those three dressed up as ghosts caught me completely off guard. But not this time! Oh no, I'll be hiding nearby and waiting for those three to emerge first, and then I'll nail them with a surprise attack!
You sound like a freak. You do realize that the three you're talking about are little kids. This sounds horribly wrong when you look at it this way.
You two just gotta keep playing it natural and join the contest, got it? Okay, see you later.
But we are joined. See, this is where he's misconstrued or misconfused or whatever. We actually were joining this event. He thinks that, oh, you can pretend to join and then you're secretly helping me, but no, in actuality, we really did join it. We were asked to by Ayato. Like, what the
Wait, Ito! He ran off again. Well, his plan does make some sense, at least. Let's go talk to the Shrine Maiden so we can join the second round.
Yeah, but we never came back after the first round. How do we even know we're still qualified? Think about that. We enter a competition, where we have to find something, and we were supposed to come back. We found the thing that we were supposed to find, but we never came back. Because Kazuha returned, and he's my partner, so maybe that just counts as me winning. For Sayu.
Congratulations on winning the first round of the test of courage!
You know, I hate that, because it's a huge plot hole. We did not come back. We didn't. Yeah, Kazuha found it, and he's like, I'll return first. But the point of the matter was, we ourselves never returned. And for this competition, you were supposed to return in order for you to win, and we never did. Also, there's that bird on that board, and it looks like that exact same bird of that lady who attacked us.
Now you're one step closer to the dark, messy truth. But is that really a good thing? Ooh.
The way this lady is talking and acting, she's almost acting exactly like that bird lady.
Hey, cut the nonsense! What we just saw was super terrifying!
Yeah, that bird lady.
Oh, really? Good to hear.
No.
Hearing the word super terrifying is exactly what all us event organizers would like to hear.
No, that's not what Penguin means! Something mysterious is also happening here, not just the event!
We're seriously trying to tell her something, but she thinks it's a joke, because the game that's out on the beach, people thought that it was organized by the Ashura Commission, but it appeared by itself. Even A thought that the Ashura Commission had made it, but Heizo told us that it actually appeared mysteriously by itself, and anybody who engaged with it would become trapped by it. We've already engaged it, but we didn't get trapped, so that's kind of like, what the hell. But we are really trying to tell her something, but Heizo told us to investigate on our own to try to find out why it's there. And we're seriously trying to tell her something that's real, but she thinks it's all a joke.
So what? You've heard the stories about the test of courage, haven't you? Everyone who participates in the event faces a variety of emotions. People are afraid of seeing their innermost fears appear before them, and yet they still seek the thrill of experiencing those fears. So, isn't it natural for us to have things in the dark and deathly silent forest to help fulfill that experience?
No, because you're misunderstanding. That lady, that bird spirit we ran into, she's not part of this test of courage at all. There really is something going on in the forest that nobody's paying attention to. That's what I hate about this, where you try to tell somebody something, but they think it's all a fucking game.
Just like the grinning monster standing behind you right now, waiting for you to turn around.
That look on her face, look at her eyes.
Really?
She's messing with you.
I knew a little trick like that wouldn't be enough to scare you off. So, congrats on passing this test. The second round of the test of courage will begin shortly.
Okay, so I guess for every chest, you have to pick a different partner. Because last round, it was Kazuha, Goro, and Ayaka. So far, I have seen Sayu and Toma. So who's the third one?
Have you found your partner yet?
Huh? But don't we already have a partner from the last round?
Yes, your team's outstanding efforts certainly won you the last round. So it's understandable that you'd want to pair up with your previous partner. But unfortunately, you must find a different partner for each round of the event. If you don't have a partner by the time the next round begins, then...
Yeah, Paimon already knows. If we don't have a partner in time, then we'll be disqualified. Let's ask around and see if there's anyone looking for a partner.
Oh. Yoimiya, Sayu, or Toma. I like all three of those characters. But since I'm a girl, I want to go with the male. I like Yoimiya. I kind of want to ask her to go with me. Where is she? Oh. Well, here's what you can do. You can talk to them, but not necessarily pair up. But hold on a moment. Toma?
Hey there! Congrats on winning the first round of the Test of Courage.
You know what's funny? The voice actor for Toma is actually the voice director for the rest of the cast of Genshin. He's the one who tells them how to, like, say their lines, I guess. I don't even know if that's correct, but that's what I heard. Christian something. He's, like, the guy who helps them, like, gives them a direction on how they're supposed to say things.
Toma! Wait, were you also a contestant in the first round?
Because I never saw you.
I sure was. But I couldn't shake this constant feeling that someone was secretly following me the entire round. He didn't seem to be from the Yashiro Commission, and I was concerned that he might be out to stir up trouble at the event, so I tried to capture him. I didn't expect him to run so fast. I gave chase for a while, but I couldn't keep up. And before I knew it, the round was over.
Is there a chance he wasn't there to cause trouble? Maybe he was just trying to scare people.
See, they don't know, but we know. Everybody in the contest, everybody that's participating in the event, doesn't realize that Ito is secretly, like, an outside element. Like, he's here just to, like, fuck with people, but they don't know that.
Coming all the way to the Test of Courage to scare people? Well, I guess the world is full of all kinds of weirdos.
True.
Anyway, I'm gonna be sure to show everyone my abilities in the second round.
That guy with his truck outside, oh my god.
Oh, Paimon remembers you once mentioned you liked Kaidan.
Yeah, that's right. Once I really get into it, you might find me to be your toughest competitor.
Uh-oh.
I'm only kidding, of course. I'm not here for the prizes, just to have fun.
Oh?
My lord has granted me a rare vacation, so I'd rather spend my time relaxing than worrying about some contest. Speaking of which, have you found a partner yet? Would you like to pair up with me?
Can you give me a second to think about it?
I understand. Hope you can find the right partner and win the second round.
But I will choose you. I just want to talk to Yoimiya for a second.
You've probably already heard that to win the Grand Narukami Shrine special prize, you have to win all 3 rounds. I'd like to know what the prize is as well, and you're the only one who has that chance now, so go for it.
Oh, that makes me sad. Just don't leave, okay? Don't leave. Don't leave.
Hey, traveler! Paimon. I had a feeling you two would be here.
Oh, yeah, you're here too?
Mm-hmm. I was also here for the first round, but I arrived a little early, so maybe that's why I didn't see you. By the way, I heard you were the winners. Impressive. I eventually found the hidden Dongo milk too, but it was already too late.
Actually, Paimon still doesn't know how we managed to find it. Paimon was just hiding behind her the whole time, and somehow we won!
Traveler, you never told me you were so good at this sort of event. You were keeping it a secret, were you? Anyway, would you like to pair up with me? We'd be an amazing team. With us working together, the second round will be a piece of cake.
I already chose someone.
Oh, I understand. You have to put some thought into choosing the best partner. You did already win the first round after all. But I'm definitely no pushover when it comes to the Test of Courage. I've been to loads of these events. Besides, choosing me means you'll have one less tough competitor to deal with. Anyway, give it some thought.
I think from now on I'm going to start talking to everybody before each round, because I didn't do that last time. I just went with Kazuha right away and then didn't talk to the other two to see what they had to say. Where did Sayu go? Oh. I just want to see what they have to say.
You found me.
Listening to her make all those noises with a straight face is fucking weird.
Hey, Sayu! Are you here for the test of courage too? Yes. She looks like she just woke up. Oh, nope, wait. She's actually trying to fall asleep.
That look on Lumine's face.
The test of courage is too scary, so I keep my eyes closed to not feel scared. But as soon as I close my eyes, it's really easy to fall asleep. During the first round, a big bull-headed beast leaped out of nowhere and scared me half to death, so I ran and hid behind a tree.
That was Ushi. Ito's going around scaring people with him.
I closed my eyes and tried to hide for a while, but it was really dark and I fell asleep. By the time I woke up, the round was already over. A big bull-headed beast? Oh, wait, that sounds like Ushi. No one wants to partner up with me for the second round.
Oh god.
Oh, poor Sayu. Wait, but why would you join the test of courage in the first place? Oh, because I heard that being frightened causes you to grow taller. What kind of silly idea is that? That's just a load of baloney. I wasn't sure if it was true either, but since I heard it could help people grow taller, I decided to give it a shot.
So I think I read something about her character. Apparently she is an adult, but she has some kind of a growth disability, which is a real thing that happens to people, where she's stuck as a child. So she's like really like 16, but she looks 10.
Well, Sayu doesn't have a partner yet. Should we team up with her?
I chose Toma, I'm sorry.
It's okay. No rush. I came here for my own reasons anyway. I'll try to overcome my fear. And sleepiness. But if you do want to partner up, just let me know.
I feel bad. I almost want to join her now. She's like, no one wants to join me for the second round. And I'm like, ah. Toma.
Want to team up with me?
Yes.
Really? Thank you.
I would always choose you. I mean, I did say that about Kazuha, but if he was like a second option, which he is, you better believe I would choose him. Because he's cool, he's strong, and I did protect him against the Electro Archon, so he owes me. It's his time to save me now.
I can't guarantee we'll be able to win the second round, but I'll do my best to help. Let's give it our best shot.
Right. Woo! He owes me. Yes! I was so delayed. The lag in my game.
You appear to have found a partner. Let's see if you can repeat your luck from the first round.
My sword became particles of fiery dust. Okay.
Though, whether winning should be considered good luck or not is debatable.
Like lady?
Anyway, I will now reveal the item you'll be searching for in the second round of the test of courage.
Watch it be something even more mundane. 'Cause the first time it was finding milk. Watch it be like something even stupider.
It's a fan.
You know, choosing Toma was good for this because remember the folding fan he had that belonged to Ayaka that he was carrying around, which gives him notoriety? He's not gonna have a hard time finding that.
A fan? You mean like the thing we use to keep cool when it's hot out?
I own 3 of those, so.
Correct. The fan was personally selected by the Yashiro Commissioner himself and has been placed somewhere in the Chinju Forest.
See, picking Toma was good because the Yashiro Commissioner is his boss. It's Ayato. And he works for them. Toma actually serves Ayato and Ayaka. He's like their housekeeper and he does all their personal cooking and cleaning for them. So if he personally hit a fan that belongs to him, of course Toma would know it. Because that's his boss. He lives in their house. He would know what it is.
There will be signs to guide the way, but beware. The darkness that lurks in the forest is drawing nearer. Remember, if you can't go on any further, you can always give up and live to see another day.
We'll never give up. Let's go!
Okay. Okay. So let's follow the signs. So last time I didn't trust my intuition. So last time it seems like it's still the same pathway, so it's slowing me down. It wouldn't be the same.
Did something fall down here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Simone Kabuto. Don't worry, this species is very docile. They're not nearly as scary as they look. If anything, they're more scared of us than we are of them. Let's leave them alone and they'll eventually climb back up into the tree.
Yeah, 2 of them
I'm
flopped.
feeling a little worn out myself. Let's stop and take a break for a while.
Huh? If you stare at them long enough, they'll say something to you. Well, maybe not now. Well, last time Kazuha said something to me. So last time we went around the corner, and it looks like that's not an option this time. So we can either go up or down. Where would they hide a fan? Bro, you're coming up on me a little too quickly. Maybe I want to go left, but is this also? That's a trap. It's not this way.
Toma? Did you hear that? It sounded like a rattling sound. Ah, it seems to be coming from the shrine over there.
Yeah, you're right. Please, wait here for a moment. I'll go check it out.
Be careful, Toma.
The sound doesn't seem to be coming from the inside of the shrine. Maybe it's from behind? Huh? Oh, it's just a little cat. How did you end up here, hmm? Are you hungry?
In the rock.
Just a second. I have some dried fish with me. Here you go.
Oh, there it is. I think we should have gone left, Toma. Why don't I ever listen to my intuition? It has to be left. It wouldn't be here.
This
Yep, I
doesn't
was
seem
right.
to be the right way. Let's try another path.
I should have listened to my intuition. I did the same exact thing with Kazuo. I was like, I want to go left, but I'll go right. Same exact thing. If you see a treasure chest, it's fake. Okay.
What's that following us? Is it a floating lavender melon?
Yep.
Huh? Where? Ah, you're right.
Well,
That was
okay.
the last thing I was expecting to see. How did they manage that, I wonder?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Just run.
More converging pathways. I want to say it's left, like this way, but I'm gonna not. It might be here. No, it's a treasure chest again, so it's not. It's not it. It's not it.
This isn't what we're looking for. Oh, and Paimon thought we had it too.
I was right.
Is it just Paimon? Or is there an eerie shadow over there?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't there when we arrived. Reminds me of a kaidan I heard. Once upon a time, there were 4 children who used to play together every day until one day, one of them mysteriously vanished. The remaining 3 children searched high and low for their friend, but were unable to find him. Then, one day, while the children were chatting, one of them suddenly showed a creepy smile and said, "He's back." The other 2 were confused until they followed the child's pointing finger to the ground, only to see 4 shadows.
Ah, it's the ghost! The ghost came back! Run, kids!
I can't.
Care to take a break and have some snacks?
Toma.
You're so relaxed, Toma. You act like we're just out on another hike.
Exactly.
I brought some homemade sushi and onigiri that I prepared. Would you like some?
Yes, please! Would you guys like some sushi too?
Toma.
Huh? Why do these statues seem to be staring at Paimon?
Oh, did they turn?
Are these statues supposed to be facing this way?
And the candles went out. Is there something scary happening here too?
This is where we saw that lady.
Anyway, here's the sushi.
Forget the sushi! Run!
If it's a chest, I'm thinking that it ain't it. Yeah, I found it. Okay.
Good thing these lanterns are here. They sure make the path a lot brighter.
No, they don't.
You think so? Paimon thinks they look a little spooky.
I found it. I trust my instinct.
I don't think there's any reason to worry. Despite what the lanterns look like, whoever placed them here probably didn't mean any harm.
Okay.
Believe me, there's plenty of other options if they intended to cause us harm. Alright, let's continue. shall we?
I just want to let him finish his down sentence. I found it. Is this it?
This must be the fan we're looking for.
Did you see those blue, like, flyers by the tree? Basically, I figured out how to do these challenges. If you see a treasure chest, it's wrong. Just turn back. I should have listened to my intuition where I was like, go left, but I was like, oh, shrine.
Seems we're the first to find it, too. Our luck's not so bad after all.
Even though we got 2 of them wrong the first time. I was going to go to that other one just to see what would happen, because reason why I go to each of the points even though I know it's wrong is because little events happen where like, oh, something falls and the character says something to you. So I'm trying to exhaust all those resources, but I decided just to come here.
Let Paimon see! Oh, it has fireworks printed on it, so it must be for some sort of festival. Huh. Paimon thought Ayaka would choose a folding fan. You know, like the kind Ayaka usually uses.
I thought the exact same thing.
You're right. This fan doesn't appear to be something my lord would usually use. Anyway, let's head back now that we found it.
Wonder if Ito's still out trying to capture those 3 from earlier. Paimon's a little worried about him. Why don't we have a look around?
Are you planning to stay here? Then allow me to take the fan back.
So I guess that is how it works. If your partner returns with the item, it counts as you winning. Because Kazuha took the milk back first, so it counted as us winning, so he returned. And because we're partners. But how does that lady remember whose partner is who? Anyway.
But remember, you're only 1 round away from taking home the grand prize. Make sure you get yourselves ready and give it your best shot.
I guess that's how it works then. If your partner returns, it counts as you winning. Okay, they want me to go that way, but hold on a minute. Yeah, it's gone now.
I've got you now!
Ah! Just run! Don't worry about me!
Ito,
Don't underestimate this, Oni! None of you are...
you're getting away today.
Oh, Ito, you really captured them!
Seriously, why didn't you run when I told you?
What are you saying? We couldn't abandon you?
Yeah, that's right. So just get on with it. If you're gonna eat us, then you'll have to deal with all 3 of us. We won't back down, even if we're already in your stomach.
Oh my god.
Who said we were going to eat you? Wait, are you the ghost of something, Casey? And Ito, why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
I have a weird feeling that I've seen these 3 somewhere before. Ah, I know! These are all creatures from the Ultimate Yokai Field Guide that Granny used to show me. There's Yoko, Kappa, and Hitotsume Kozo. They're all yokai!
It sure took you long enough to know.
Well, we recognized you right away. You're an Oni, aren't you?
Yes, you can tell by his horns, which are real.
According to legends, Oni are grouchy, extremely strong, and crush other yokai into balls to eat them up.
If you were playing Neo, maybe.
Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard! Who came up with that? Besides, you're the ones people are scared of, hiding behind bushes and scaring people off the road. What are you trying to do here? Don't think I didn't see you, following her around and conjuring up all sorts of weird, scary stuff.
Oh, so it was those kids doing the lanterns and shit?
Aha! So it was you 3!
No, we weren't trying to scare anyone. We were just trying to,
Go ahead. You can tell us.
Really? You're not mad?
No.
Even though you scared the daylights out of Paimon a few times, it doesn't seem like you were doing it on purpose. Anyway, let's hear your side of the story, and Paimon will decide whether or not to forgive you.
Well, the fact that they can summon lanterns and cause fruit and shit to fly across the sky is kind of interesting. Not normal people can do that.
Well, the truth is, we were planning a festival, one hosted by the yokai. The humans are also welcome to attend.
You mean the Mikawa Flower Festival?
Ah, the festival that A mentioned!
Mikawa Flower Festival. Huh, that does ring a bell. Oh, right, it used to be hosted by the top yokai. I heard it was supposed to be a lot of fun. I mean, not as fun as my almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival, but still.
Yes, the Mikawa Flower Festival is our aspiration. but we know that our festival doesn't deserve that name. The times of Yakiyako are long gone. We're just a bunch of little yokai living in the wilderness. As you can see, we lack the necessary yokai powers to put on such a grand festival. But we're determined to still reach out to humans and express our gratitude.
So maybe they are really yokai, but they can turn into humans. Because originally you would think, oh, they're just kids wearing masks, but like, what if they're not?
Huh? Gratitude? What do you mean?
You see, we live in the wilderness and are frequently attacked by monsters. They would come and stir up trouble on our land, forcing us to hand over our food. Sometimes they would even get rough and leave us injured. But later, many human adventurers came into the wilderness and drove off the monsters, allowing us to live in peace.
Ah, I get it now. You want to repay the favor, but your powers are too puny. Hey, don't let it get to you. You might be a bunch of pipsqueaks, but you're all solid yokai in my book.
So, are you the ones who set up the Akitsu Yugen game on the beach?
I like how they keep saying Yugen when it clearly is Yuge.
Yup, that was us. Have you tried it yet? Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
We drew inspiration from the legendary Akitsu Hazura. It took a lot of yokai power to set it up. After that, we didn't have much yokai power left, so we set up some stalls in the forest to add to the festival atmosphere.
We were just following you to see your reactions. Is the Akitsu Yugen really that important? Why did you spend all of your yokai power to build it? Paimon would have taken the Traveler for a big meal if you would set up more food stalls.
Really?
To be honest, we've never met a human before, so we had no idea what you would like. We focused on building the Akitsu Yugen because of a legend we heard.
Ah, I know the one.
It's the story of yokai meeting a human during a festival hundreds of years ago. It's said that long ago, a human samurai once stumbled across the Mikawa Flower Festival.
What's a human doing here? We erected the barrier, didn't we? What a pain.
The yokai at the festival began discussing how to drive away the human. When suddenly, they heard a voice.
This is our festival, and the point is to have fun. What difference does it make if a human joins us yokai?
The speaker appeared to be a prominent figure among the yokai, and when he spoke, the other yokai fell silent.
You there, young man, do you drink sake?
Yes, I do.
Ha! Then join us! We can enjoy tonight's festivities together!
And so, the yokai and samurai celebrated together. The two competed in the highlight of the festival, the Akitsu Hazura. Their spectacular game ended in a draw, and a new friendship was forged.
I can't believe a human could keep up with me!
Witnessing the dynamic powers of the yokai will certainly help hone my swordsmanship.
You're a swordsman?
Yes, I'm currently traveling the world in search of formidable opponents.
Then let's make a deal. We meet for a duel every 10 years. What do you say?
I look forward to it.
The Mikawa Flower Festival is meant to bring happiness to all who attend, and Akitsu Hazura is a symbol of friendship.
That was cute. And the samurai character was kind of cute. He seemed really likable if he was an actual character.
That's why, when we decided to hold the festival here, setting up Akitsu Hazura was our first priority. Unfortunately, the real Akitsu Hazura has been lost to time. What we created is a version of the game we heard about from a wandering merchant, so we changed the name to Akitsu Yugen.
We heard that someone had been trapped in it, though.
Yeah, but that wasn't us. We have no idea what could have gone wrong.
We closed Akitsu Yugen a while ago and carefully checked it for any issues, but we didn't find anything wrong with it. Maybe it was just some strange mishap caused by our unstable yokai power at the time.
They don't look like they're lying. And believe me, I know a liar when I see one. Maybe it really was just an accident.
But, Ito doesn't know about the board game on the beach, but now he knows about it now. But we were supposed to be secretly investigating it on our own, along with Heizo. Heizo's like, if we're seen together, it'll draw attention, so we'll split up. So I wonder if we're gonna have to find him and tell him.
After that incident, people stopped coming to the attraction. Later, a human man with blue hair appeared and walked around the area.
Ayato.
He had a piercing gaze. I almost felt like he could see us. But then he turned and quickly left without saying anything.
It wasn't long before large numbers of people began coming to the Chinju forest, and visitors were playing Akitsu again. It was wonderful.
A human man with blue hair?
It must have been Ayato.
Now that you mention it, the fan that Ayato chose is the same kind that's used at a festival. Do you think that he knew about the yokai when he decided to hold the test of courage here?
He had to have, because even Toma's like, this isn't a fan my lord would use.
Oh, so my bro Ayato is here for the test of courage too?
Wait, you know him?
Or maybe he's here to catch Oni Kabuto. Ha! Had I known that, I would have brought the one I caught a few days ago to battle him.
Wow! Ito's still clueless about who Ayato really is.
It's alright, no need to tell him for now.
Well, anyway, seems like all the strange things we saw earlier were caused by these little yokai, not ghosts. What a relief.
Yeah, but what about the lady from before, though, the bird crow lady with blue fire?
And now that we know what's happening, the test of courage doesn't seem that scary after all.
You're still forgetting about the crow lady.
Hey, you want to hang out with humans, right? I totally get that. After all, we yokai are becoming a rare breed these days. If all we do is isolate, we'll only feel more lonely. So why don't you let this Oni do you a favor, See, I'm a yokai too, right? And I'm already a natural in human society. I bet there's not a single person in Inazuma who hasn't heard of Arataki, the one and only Ito. Come on, let's go. I'll show you around.
Now that Paimon doesn't feel so scared anymore, maybe we can walk around the area. The yokai said they wanted to host a festival, but Paimon was too busy having the bejeebers scared out of her to pay any attention until now. Come to think of it, Paimon remembers seeing some festival-related items on the beach. Let's head over there and take a look. Maybe we can help out.
Oh, God. Well, I have to go back over there so I can do the Shadow Dark and the other game since they opened up. That's actually what I was waiting on. Okay. So that is interesting. There, you have to choose a different partner. So I think from now on I'm going to start talking to all the possible characters before I join up with them. I didn't do that last time, so I didn't get to hear what Goro or Ayaka had to say. But I didn't realize that I could have backed out and then accepted. I thought like once you chose your partner that was it. Like you had to choose immediately, but you don't. You can actually talk to them and then tell them let me think about it, and then you can come back and join. I thought if you told them let me think about it that they would leave. Well, now that I know that, I guess for the third round, I'll talk to everyone. Yep, there's those lanterns. That damn, it's a whopper flower. It's a Electro one. It ruins this thing every time. It's just there. It's her again.
You're the strange lady we met before.
The crow lady.
Oh, it's you two again.
If Orochimaru was a woman.
I have to say, I'm impressed by your willingness to approach me after last time. You're much braver than I thought, but I'm not going to let you off the hook so easily this time. If you don't leave, I'll...
Nice try, but you don't scare us anymore. We just met your fellow yokai, and they told us everything.
Huh? Fellow yokai?
That's right. You're another little yokai who lives in the wilderness, aren't you? We just met Yoko, Kappa, and Hitotsume Kozo. So which type of yokai are you, Oh, let Paimon guess. Actually, Paimon has no idea what you are. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're on our way to play Akitsu Yugen. Care to join us?
Akitsu Yugen? Again, that game. How could this be happening now? All I needed was a little more time, and I could...
Huh? What's the matter? Are you not feeling well? Oh, maybe you're hungry. Or maybe you didn't sleep well. You look pretty exhausted. Don't worry. Ito has already taken your fellow yokai to meet some new friends. Everyone will get along just fine.
Ito showing some of his better qualities this time. We're your friends too.
Yeah, so there's no need to worry. Come on, let's go play Akitsu. We'll see who can finish the game the quickest. The loser will have to grant the winner a wish. Oh, it's starting! Get ready.
Oh no. She's like, leave me alone, what's wrong with you? Okay. So last time, well, one gets you 100 points. That was the one I liked. The other one I liked was the one that creates a barrier. So brick type, so hydro and electro. So I noticed last time if you just use Chongyun, he can freeze them and it breaks all of them when it hits. So he's probably, I would use him. You can also mix match these as well. So you can put, I often used to pair Barbara with Chongyun for the freeze. And then we can pair fire with electro to get overload. And it does some pretty cool things. However, if you mix water with ice, it will freeze the ball to the bar, but you can always shoot it again. See how it's stuck to the bar? Break. My Yoimiya is dead. Look at her life. I think I used her for something recently that almost killed her. That's what happened. Ah, shit. Oh, my protective bell.